A lot of my friends back in elementary school, so that's around 10 or 12 years old, were playing rugby. So I guess that's the first time I kind of got into rugby. And the one big event that really, got me engaged in rugby is, I would definitely say, the 2015 tournament. That's when Japan beat South Africa back in England. I think that had a really big impact on the rugby culture, not only for me, but, the whole country of Japan. Oh my God, it was crazy. I know a lot of friends, a lot of kids who started playing rugby because of that one game. And I don't think a lot of people recognize how big of an impact that game was, beating South Africa, Japan beating South Africa. I mean, that's crazy, right? Yeah. Fortunately, we had the World Cup in 2019. We hosted it, which was, just cherry on an ice top. Like, it's just perfect timing. I think it was a really great opportunity for Japan to, I guess, spread rugby. So I would say 2015 is, I guess, the biggest turning point of rugby in Japan and for me. So I grew up in the US, so I'm very familiar with American football, and I've played American football for 12 years. And I guess it's kind of similar to rugby, but it's like an ultimate team sport. You can't win by just one person. You can't win by yourself, right? You have to work as a team. You have to win with 15 people, or like the whole squad, whole staff. That's what I love the most about rugby, definitely. The Japanese society is really group-oriented. We have to work for others. I don't know how to say this, but like our individual right does not come as the first priority, if that makes sense, right? The group's harmony, to be working as a team, always comes first. So I guess rugby is a perfect match for Japanese people, because I think that mentality is embedded in our minds and souls. So, perfect match. That's a really good question. I think it'll get more popular in the coming 5-10 years because, as I said, the kids who watch 2015, 2019 World Cups will become grown-ups, they'll grow older, and if those generations, well, I guess that includes me as well because I was young when I was watching 2015, but when our generation grows up and when we kind of pass it down to our next generation, I guess it becomes more of a I can't find the right wording, but like it would become more normal. I was very stunned back in 2019 when Japan hosted the World Cup. I went to the opening game, France and Argentina, and I remember the French national anthem coming on, and the French fans were, oh my God, they were amazing. They you could feel the whole stadium kind of roaring, and I know they're very passionate. I guess Japanese is in some way passionate, but I think they show it in a different way. I guess a lot of people in Japan, even when they're happy, they don't really show it. I think that's a very Japanese thing. I want to say they would go on to the next round. But if I'm being dead honest, I am not very confident as I was in 2019. I guess in 2015, we didn't really have any expectations. I mean, it came out of nowhere. This year, I'm going to keep my expectations pretty low, just in case. So if they win, I'll be really happy. If they don't do so well, I'll be, okay. But I'm really excited for this tournament in particular because I know this is a really pivotal moment in Japanese rugby because the generation that made 2015 and 2019 are getting older. They have to pass it towards the next generation, so we'll see.